Good morning to my dear tutor. My name is Anjali and welcome to my presentation. Today I will be sharing Insurance of Learning (AOL) process improvement in Excel and dashboard project. In this video, I will bring you through three parts. First, my understanding of the AOL process. Second, the improvement I implemented to make it more efficient in Excel, and more, the demonstration of my Power BI dashboard which visualizes everything beautifully. So let's get started. This is the table of content provide an overview of the key section in this report. It begins with the introduction of AOL and the AOL process, followed by the AOL report and master lead section. The latter section covered the insight on how improvement was achieved and the explanation of Power BI feature. Now we start to into the content in this video. What is AOL? Insurance of Learning. AOL is all about making sure students are learning what our program intends them to. It's a process universities use to collect, analyze, and improve student learning outcome. It's kind of like a quality check for education. AOL can ensure that students are achieving the intended learning outcome of a program and evaluating learning through a cycle of planning, assessing, and implementing change to improve the curriculum and student learning outcome. It will also ensuring progress prepare students for professional success. Move on to the AOL process. The AOL process typically follows six steps. First, define the learning outcome. It means what knowledge or skill we expect students to demonstrate. The first step is to clearly define the program learning goal and objective. Then define of threat and rubric associated with each learning objective. Third, need to examine of curriculum alignment with the adopted goals. Fourth, let us identify of instrument and measure to assess learning. This can include direct measures like exam, assignment, and case study, and indirect measures such as student survey and employer feedback. Fifth, we analyze data collection which provide insight into student performance and help identify strengths and weaknesses in the curriculum. Finally, last step, we use the result of the data analysis to make necessary improvement to the curriculum. This could mean redesigning course, changing teaching method, or providing additional support to students. This process is cyclical, with the improvement made in one cycle informing the planning for the next one, ensuring continual improvement in student learning outcome. Now, I will show you how I improve the process in Excel with AOL process. These steps are what we can do faster. The AOL report file stores performance data for each unit. We need to convert the Word file to Excel. First, convert the Word file to a PDF. Then open the Excel, select the data bar, click Get Data, click from File, and then click from PDF. This will convert the Word file to Excel. It's done, and the picture in this line is my result that I convert to Excel file. Next, this is the process how can I get 10 reports. It shows the process from original data to result outcome. The flowchart shows the process easily to do the 10 reports. First, open the original data Excel file and make the workbook as a macro-enabled workbook. Then add and insert the button from developer and open the VBA editor, write the VBA code and run it. It's finally generated 10 reports. This is the one example of 10 outcome reports. Now we move to master list. The master list automatically compiles all the data together. The step does it has a similar with AOL report. This is the flowchart to generate the master list. We open the master list blank file, save as Excel macro-enabled workbook, then add and insert the button and open the VBA editor. Then write the VBA code and run it. It's kind of same the step with AOL reports. It's done and show the data in the blank table. This is the result I generated. Now we discuss what's benefit, what's good, and what's improvement. In this process, I noticed the OLL process require a lot of manual data entry like copy and pasting results from different reports. So I automate it using Excel macros with just one click. The system will automatically import data from multiple LR reports in a folder. This means less human error and much faster data preparation. These improvements save time, reduce mistakes, and create a smoother workflow between Excel and Power BI. They also help teachers and coordinators easily monitor how well students are meeting learning outcomes without spending hours on spreadsheets. What is Power BI? Microsoft Power BI is a business intelligence platform that helps users visualize and analyze data from various sources to turn it into actionable insight. Power BI is designed for users of a technical level to connect to data, build visualization, and share their findings across an organization. Our Power BI dashboard features interactive visualization, real-time data update, and dynamic slicer to explore results easily. It helps us track improvement progress clearly. This feature makes the dashboard both insightful and user-friendly for monitoring performance. With a continuous slide, I will show what I have done in this Microsoft. I will briefly introduce the rest of the slide and then jump to the Power BI. There is the slicer, bar chart, and matrix of trend of data. There is the bar chart and slicer of the year trend by cost level. There is the bar chart and slicer of location. There is the bar chart, slicer, and matrix of measure. There is the slicer, bar chart, and matrix of competency. There is the slicer, pie chart, and matrix table of hierarchy of competency. There is the pie chart, slicer, and matrix table of benchmark meet or not meet with 75%. And the last, there is the dashboard which shows the whole graph and slicer can demonstrate the data. Now, let's move on to the Power BI. I will directly show the dashboard. In this dashboard, you can see it has 5 slicer and 5 variable graphs. When I click one of the slicer, let me click the one slicer, all the graph will change the data. Let me show you now. I click the leadership one. Yeah, the leadership. When I click the leadership of the competency slicer, it's all changes. For example, the bar chart of the competency. Its original show the year 2024 has total 2044 of sound of me, 5582 of sound of Dazami, and 3774 of sound of Desi. When I click the leadership of competency, and wherever I click, all the graph is changed. I click it, it's already changed. Now, its total sound of me is 329, and sound of Dazmi is 119, and sound of Desi is 552. Moreover, let's see the slicer of location. Where is the location? It's here. What will happen? For example, the bar chart of location. I will filter it by Sarawak. Sarawak is this one. When I click a Sarawak through slicer, it's filtered and changed the data. It seems like when 2022, here, you can see when year 2022, total sum of me is at 53, total sum of AC is 1375, and total sum of Dazumi is 272. Let's see another example. Let's say I just want to see all the data about accounting of major slicer. I just click it just demonstrates the data about accounting. For example, the bar chart of competency. The bar chart of competency, where is the bar chart of competency is here, this bar chart. When I click the accounting of major slicer, when I click it, I want to see the bar chart filtered by major accounting. For example, the bar chart of competency is show 217 of sum of dozen meat and 1493 of sum of acid and 690 of sum of meat. About competency of technology literacy, which take the accounting major. We can filter the data wherever we want to check it in this dashboard. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this gives you a clear picture of how technology like Excel, automation, and Power BI can make the AOL process smarter and more impactful. Thanks again. Goodbye.